So do you think like there should, like, I mean, of course we say just now we try not to involve politics and religion, but do you think like the government, or at least a governing body, should come up with a guideline on how we can have like a certain structure when it comes to, like, let's say that you're going to branch out, let's say from a religion, you're going to branch out just to help people, but there should be a certain guidelines to avoid them from becoming a cult. Like, for example, you need to have certain paperwork. Like you say, you're going to collect money, you need to have certain paperwork. I think now they already have it. It's just that, do you think they should have more stricter guidelines when it comes to this kind of thing?
I think government shouldn't intervene on our personal affair with God, or our religious affair. Just leave it as it is.
I'm with you. Yes. You see, the thing is that it's quite strange. In Malaysia, in the Muslim religion, there was this mufti. They come together, they decide. You understand? As if they are on behalf of God. You understand? I've never elected, and they are not even elected, but they impose their rules. You understand? Oh, fair enough. When they see when we start fasting, when Hari Raya start, I accepted that. Otherwise, then the thing they will accept that. And for example, okay. Vape, you remember? The smoke. So they decide, this thing. And then at certain area, cigarette is haram, forbidden. At certain places, no. I mean, this. I think the state, for that matter, shouldn't at all interfere in the private affair of. I really detest, because. I mean, of course, then they start, because the moment religion come into this, they define things. And they define things, and it's going to be very problematic. First, if they define me as a Muslim, so I have a problem for their definition. Then, and as Malaysia, there are many other religions, they define, then they claim themselves to be the sole truth. That gives another problem. So at first, to the rank and file, the Muslim, they are problematic. And you look at the definition now, they do not consider Shia, the branch, as a mazhab. Then they consider Ahmadiyya. In India, in Pakistan in particular, they burn the family to death because this is the Ahmadiyya. So it's also in Indonesia, they kill themselves. So, and in Malaysia, they say, they have, so to spill the blood of a Shia or Ahmadiyya is legal, This is in the name of God. So this is where I think the state shouldn't interfere at all. You understand?
Otherwise, it becomes political tool of.
But how do you? So it is actually better to leave it to the religion itself.
Yeah, I would say that the government can actually. Okay, for example, so, the religious group, maybe they want to do some seminars trying to create awareness. Maybe the government can sponsor.
That's what I say.
They can sponsor the place, they can sponsor whatever, the funds or whatever, so that you can actually
help us to create awareness.
For example, a show like this, the government can actually, I don't know.
True.
I think before that is you're coming to an advanced stage that the government will sponsor. Before the sponsoring, allow the debate to take place. That's more important.
Allow the
discussion to take place.
Create a space so that discussion can happen.
You don't have to sponsor it. People want to debate it. People want to debate dangerous ideas.
I use, for example, from perspective of Buddhism. You see, Rukun Negara, first one is what? Kepercayaan kepada Tuhan. You have to believe in God.
Correct.
But you have to understand that Buddhism is a religion that doesn't believe in any God. So how do we explain to the Malaysian public or even the government about this? This is a fact. Buddhism doesn't believe in any God. Buddha is not God. Even God itself is also one of the 6 realms sentient beings, one of the beings in the 6 realms. So we got a problem with this, We do not explain ourselves well even to the government or to the Malaysian public. So other races like Malay, Indian, they don't understand religion. They think Buddha is just another God. Actually it is not. But yet it's also not a non-theistic religion. It believes in God as another being in the 6th realm, but it's not the divinity that we pray or we follow. So this is the problem,